All right, Paul Hefty here with the Triangle O football system. I want to talk about run action passes, specifically our inside and outside gap run schemes here. You're going to see different uh, pass concepts that we can use to attack specific coverages. Again, how this works, we're going to signal to the receivers for the route, and then we'll give a verbal of north as a prefix to the run play to the offensive line. So again, we're going to use the face as a compass for signals. So any signal around the top of the head tells that quarterback to use north as the prefix and then the run play to alert the O-line to run action blocking scheme where they stay on the line of scrimmage. Let's review the signals real quick. Any hand tapping the top of the head is a double move. So a single hand, doesn't matter which one, is going to be a stutter go. Both hands tapping is going to be a stutter and a sluggo. Single salute, either hand again, is our pop route. A double salute, we're going to run a slot fade. One fist on the head is a smash concept, and then both fists is a Bama concept. Let's take a look. All right, our first one is using power as our inside gap blocking. And then we'll just use our normal RPO route, which is our pop. But by using the north verbal cue to the O-line, they're going to go ahead and stay on the line of scrimmage, and it's going to be pass all the way. You can see the running back after the fake will go ahead and check that Sam backer that is normally our RPO run key. Again, the quarterback will use very similar read progression as he would for the RPO as he does for the run action pass. If he has free access on the backside to the X, after the good rocker fake, he can come back there one-on-one all the way. If not, then we're going to do a 1-2 receiver read here where we're going to go high-low and inside and out. Again, reading that Sam and Ox defender there for the A, running the bender read. Again, if he has one high, he'll just stay vertical up the seam. If he has two high or the middle is open, then he'll just bend it inside. The key here is for the quarterback not to force this to the A receiver. We want to only throw this if he's wide open. If not, then we want to go to that second progression receiver, which is the Z running the flat looky, which is 4 steps and flat, getting the ball in that open grass at 5 to 7 yards. Next one here then again is we can do a stutter sluggo. This is both hands tapping on top of the head. Same thing for power here again. Back still checks the Sam. Quarterback again, if he has free access, can go backside with the X all the way. But if not, we're going to do the 1-2 progression of looking for the A on the bender read and then going to the sluggo up the sideline. The sluggos, every receiver should know how to do this. They're going to take 3 steps and then take 1 hard step and eyes inside like he's running a slant and then go off of that up the sideline out by the numbers. We can do a slot fade. Again, this is great versus one high safety in these 4-2-5s where all the other DBs and backers are up in a press alignment. So we can isolate that A receiver one-on-one, hopefully versus a linebacker type defender. Key here is the A now is going to take his, just like the sluggo is going to take 3 steps and then 1 hard inside as if he's starting his bender, plant hard off that foot on that 4th step, and then fade to the numbers looking over the inside shoulder so you run away from that 1 high free safety. The Z to that side wants to do is the start of his normal looky where he's going to take 4 steps, but then he wants to just sit there to hold that dog corner receiver or defender, and then if the quarterback starts to look at him and the dog is right at him, then he'll run across the field, creating separation. The X again runs his glance. So again, we're going to run power here. We'll get our rocker fake. If he has free access, we can just throw the glance to the X. But ideally here, we just want to read that safety and then go to the dog on the backside going high-low with the A on the slot fade to the Z underneath. Here's a video of it being run by Penn State. You're going to see it's to the right of the slot. You're going to see the action.
Barkley not in the game here. Miles Sanders
Again,
is in the
you can't even
backfield.
see the
McSorley
one
on
high
third and
safety,
long.
but
McSorley
all the
throwing it
defenders
down,
are down
it's caught at the
underneath
20.
here.
Deshaun Hamilton breaking a tackle. Touchdown.
And again, there's that slot fade. You can see he's got all that grass and the numbers on the sideline, catching it over the inside shoulder. Great isolation, one-on-one with your A receiver matched up hopefully on a linebacker type defender with that one high safety going to open grass between the numbers and the sideline.
8th touchdown.
Again, for high school, a slot fade can be really difficult for your quarterback and receiver to match up unless you have some talented people there. What's maybe easier is to do a smash concept where the A does the exact same thing, except now he's going to run what we call a lazy corner route because he wants to get depth, but he's going to look over the outside shoulder. The key here is now the quarterback wants to focus on the backside corner, the dog all the way, and high-low him and throw this to a spot towards the sideline and deep to the A receiver. The X here now will run a 4 + 1 step corner here. Again, slow to at the start. So again, if we want that one-on-one matchup, we can take that also. Great isolations, easier for the high school level. Off of our sweep action, outside gap, now we can do our stutter. Again, that will be one hand tapping the top of the head. So the X is going to fake the stock block and go. The A and the Z will still run their Mickey routes. The A here now, though, wants to look at finding open grass over those linebackers, but underneath that safety. The quarterback's going to get a good long shuffle fake with the back on the sweep action, where the back will then swing out to the play side as a check down. Quarterback is going to go ahead and post-snap read that strong corner all the way. If he bites, just go ahead and throw yourself a touchdown. Key there is don't overthrow. If not, we go to our regular Mickey looking for the A for open grass and our Z with free access on the glance backside. We can do again our pop concept off of the sweep action. Again, we'll just do one hand saluting because that will still, our receivers are locked into their pop route. Quarterback will go just do a sweep fake with an outside gap versus inside gap. Same exact read progression. If he has free access, he'll go with the glance all the way to the X. If not, we're going to do the 1-2 read progression of the A receiver on the bender to the Z with the looky backside. Again, the back is always a check down if everybody drops off to the middle and follows quarterback eyes. You can run this out of 3x1 and then it becomes the pop to the front side. Again, sweep action. Again, if he has free access, it can always come back to the glance. If not, we'll do the 1-2 progression, and now we add the back as a check down for a third receiver there to the front side. Last then is the Bama concept. We'd like to use our blast action here because essentially we get half-man slide protection. What's going to happen is the back after the fake will go ahead and check Mike to the Sam just like he would. The H is going to go through and fake what we call the bomb block, where he's going to the Mike and then runs an arrow into the flats. This one's great because we're going to get a double post action, so we're going to get an outside in bracket on the ox for onside safety, and then we're going to get a high-low with the A and the X all at the same time. The key here is the Z is going to do that 4 + 1 step type action like he's running a looky inside, and then he wants to plant hard and get vertical going right up the hash or just outside the hash, getting over top of the safety. The A runs what we call a hot post, meaning wherever the play side safety is or the onside safety, which we call the ox, he must, after 4 steps, get as vertically as he can, but go right in front of his face wherever he aligns. That creates the outside in bracket or the double post. The X then, same thing, wants to get over the field but then get just underneath the ox so that if the ox drops, we can just go ahead and find all that open space underneath him. So again, it's an outside in, reading the ox all the way with the double post, to a high-low or with the ox, the A and the X, with the H as a check down. This is out of 2x2. Signal here now is both fists on the forehead. Out of 3x1, nothing changes. Everybody's locked into the same routes. The H just does his bomb block from the call side versus the back side. Same run through fake in the bomb block to the arrow in the flats. We again have the double post on the ox outside in with the high-low on the ox with the A and the Z and the X. Easy. Thanks.